I'm sitting here with Fred Burchell and Kian Burchell of Frontier Safaris, and before we show all my hunting and everything, I'd like for them to talk a little bit about their family and their operation, but mainly about some of the charities that they take the meat to, and some of the local charities that they really support, because I've been moved since I've been here and hear their stories and talk to Fred and Kian, and of course we've had a lot of fun, and we've taken a lot of animals, but you know, this is what's close to my heart. So I'm going to turn it over to Fred, and Kian just jump in.
No, well, thank you, Jim. Thanks, Kian, for looking after Jim. Thank you,
Jim,
for coming on over. You know, as Jim so wisely said that, you know, when it comes to hunting, there's this misconception that trophy hunters bang, whack, cut the rack off, and then you're gone. Where that is 100% incorrect. Trophy hunting is by far, in my opinion, very, 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 very beneficial. The facts support it 100%. Using anything that's edible. I'm sure even on camera you would have got the guys taking the stomachs back, the heart, the lungs, the liver, the kidneys. Anything that is edible that is deemed as not good is utilized here in Africa. Any bit of meat, even when we are skinning the animal, there might be some blood meat, that is still utilized for human consumption, not just thrown away as pet food. Let me put that in there. As well as the carcass. To put icing on the cake, we've got 20 people that are employed in our taxidermy, permanently employed, excluding the temporary guys we get in the peak of our season that use non-edible parts, like the horns, like the hide. You know, countless people benefit from the hunting industry. Like you said, there's numerous charities we support. Just now, you heard me on the phone, I was chatting to the guy. We delivered 70 hampers of food, which is about 2 tons of food that'll feed about 300 people for the week. So when people talk about hunting being not beneficial, I would really like to see how much work Peter does. And you know, we've got over 100 people here. You are hunting with Kian and Nati the whole time. Nati is Kian's tracker. So if you look at yourself, one hunter is supporting 2 people. When it comes to hunting and photographic, we are not antagonists. We work together, it's complementary. But one Jeep jockey, as we say, one person driving 12 tourists around taking photographic, versus one hunter with 2 people permanently. On the property, we've got about 100 people, permanent jobs. And when we talk about jobs, it's important that the viewers understand it's not just one person. That person that has got a job is supporting about 5 people across the board. So 100 people employed is directly correlating to about 500 people receiving a meal every day, minimum. That excludes, like you said, the donations that we do. I know that you guys will be going and showing the guys, you know, just how it is here. So it's super important that people understand, you know, what hunting does. You know, in the background here, we've got a beautiful painting that my forefather did in 1820. An absolutely impeccable conservationist. He identified iconic species like the African wild dog, the white rhinoceros, blue wildebeest, the Burchell's curry bustard, which is the largest flight bird, and that is what we're continually doing today. I mean, you would have seen we bring in new genetics. I'm sure you would have seen some impala, etc., with ear tags. Some of these animals we bring from 800 miles away, and that just shows, you know, what we're doing. Yeah, we've got 80,000 acres of land that used to be utilized for livestock production, cattle, sheep, goats, and we've converted it into wildlife conservation. Yes, we hunt. I mean, you guys would have seen hundreds of animals in your hunt, and you're picking thousands is a better word, and you're utilizing very specific animals, males that are past the age of breeding, that are no longer beneficial to the breeding program, as well as taking old females out. You know, what you do, Jim, and other hunters that are watching this video, never underestimate what you guys are doing. A property this size, if it is cattle, sheep and goats, maybe would have had 7 employees. So never underestimate it. You know, I'm sure Kian will be able to tell you a little bit more about the hunt, you know, what you guys did. And really thank you, Jim, especially for you guys. If it wasn't for you, we'd be lazy ranchers.
Having been around this family for almost 10 days now, I would say there's no lazy members of this family. At least you've hit them. They may be somewhere else, but they're not here. So, you know, I've been very impressed, and you know, eating meals with Fred, and Fred's not been my PH, but his passion, you know, he does leadership for women, You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah.
Is beyond a full-time PH, beyond a full-time running a taxidermy, beyond all the other fires he's got in the pot, which every time I talk to him, I'm like, what are you doing today? And beyond guiding, and you know, it's pretty amazing on some of the things they're doing. It's very heartwarming.
Yeah, so coming back to, you know, our women empowerment, you know, we love to give, especially to the African ladies, traditionally the man is meant to be, you know, the provider of the household, the ladies stay at home. So 95% of our ladies in the lodging staff, etc., are all ladies. In the taxidermy, 20% are ladies, and we're also going to be starting a project where we're going to be replanting the bacon brush, the spac worm, and that'll be 100%, more, let me say 98% women empowerment. Hopefully going to be, our goal is to get to about 60 ladies that'll be permanently employed with that project. That'll run probably 8 to 9 months of the year, as well as we used to do a lot of soup kitchen work, you know, like we talked about, but now we just rather purchase the stuff as well as get from the farmers and repackage, and that further employs about 13 ladies seasonally. So all of that is funded from hunting, you know, there's no, I mean, you've been with us these past couple of days, you've seen it's just purely hunting, purely wildlife, and that is what we believe in. We always want to better our communities, make sure that we leave the environment better than what we found it, and make sure that we're always going to lead a sustainable path that goes forward. So I'm sure that you would have seen that's what we're trying to do, and that is our goals, what we are looking at getting.
And then this property is incredible. It's you know, fortunately we've had Alger, and he's been able to take some videos, but you know, they will never substitute standing on the side of a mountain and seeing the beauty, and both breathtaking after you've climbed that mountain and breathtaking from just looking around. And then Keon, I feel very blessed to have had him for a PH, because there may be a better PH out there, but I don't know if there's one out there I know of. Either that or he's incredibly lucky, you know. So I really appreciate you.
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it.
So, well, thank you. And you know, when you come here, you realize that it's not America. You know, we're so blessed, you know, in our home that, you know, the poorest people we have are probably better off than a lot of the people here. And these guys here run businesses, employ people. You know, there's a lot of people that are directly and indirectly positively influenced by this family and what they do. And it's not just them, it's thousands of operators all over South Africa and really the southern part of Africa. So, you know, I would say if you get a chance to come hunt with these guys, you won't regret it. In fact, I guess my expectations was incredibly high, and they've beat it multiple times over. So thank you both.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jim.
Appreciate you.
Really?
Yank the gun.
Oh, it's dead on.
Shoot that. Okay, feel better.
Sometimes these animals lie down and you struggle to see them, you just see their heads. We spotted a few hartebeest and what looks like a nice blesbok. So we're just gonna try to get the wind in our face and pop over, see if we can't get a shot on that blesbok. So we came up to the mountain this morning, try to take advantage of the no wind, because it can blow gale force up here. And we didn't see much in the beginning, but once we got here closer to the end, we spotted 3 hartebeest bulls and a blesbok, and wasn't on Jim's first pick, but he said, you know, if there's a good hartebeest, let's shoot him. And this bull, he was standing at about 146, quartering on, and Jim hit him perfectly, and after that he was sick, wasn't going anywhere. Good shooting, Jim.
Thank you, sir.
I just saw a game buck on the top there this morning, so just trying to locate it. It's hiding away. Yeah, so this one made us work a little bit, Jim.
A lot.
Yeah, we spotted these 3 blesbok probably about 3 miles back, and before we even got to see them on our first stalk, Nati, which we left him on the other side of the valley, said no, they started running. And I suspected they would come through, yeah, and they did. But then the wind was just wrong, and we saw a kudu bull, but he just wasn't what we were looking for. And then we said, heck, well, why don't we just give him a try? The wind's not in our favor, but then it turned out good and came out at 300 yards, and you put a perfect shot on.
And you walked us right down to him, and
Yeah,
like you had him staked out, and he finally turned, and
yeah,
the rest is history.
yeah, for sure.
That's a beautiful animal.
Yeah, good job, boss.
Thank you.
Good shooting. They're being told to keep telling you.
Come on, come on!
Get it. It's a bit of a windy morning this morning, but we're just going to go look in this big valley across the way here. The wind is coming from the west, so they should shelter on that side. I actually see some zebra already, so shooting, boss.
Well, it's
Yeah, you ran and
going
he followed us.
3165.
Okay, well done, Jim. We got our cull impala. Most people don't realize how important culling is, especially taking out old males like this. He's already got his secondary growth. He's got bad genetics. You see how tight he is on the top here, so we don't want these making more, because obviously we want the good trophies. So it's important to take these out and give the younger, better genetics a chance to breed as well. So good job. He was just short of 200 yards. Your barking 7 more came out.
What?
Made it happen.
What? I can't hear you.
So yeah, good shooting. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Good job. Darker. Well, Jim, we were just driving past on our way to go look for blesbok, and we're driving past my newly purchased property, and this darker ram was standing on the side of the road, so we drove past and we did a bit of a walk back, and he was still feeding there, and before I could even say anything, you sorted him out. So good job, boss. Good shooting.
Thank you. I figured he was standing there. I had him in the sights one way.
I would have said to you don't shoot, so I was making him stop for you. I thought that was pretty evident.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
got you. Yeah. So
Good job.
thank you. We've been waiting for a minute, haven't we? Good job. Wow. God.
Let's just stay careful. Normally when the animal jumps like that, I'm cautious.
Oh, what a beauty.
Good job, Jim. Put him straight down. Give it. Oh, bull. Nice bull. Very nice bull. Thick, eh? Yes, thick.
Beautiful.
Nice hole. Good job, Jim.
How long did we wait?
We probably waited close to an hour. He was just laying here. took no prisoners when he got up.
He's gonna see us. I'd already managed him bounding right off the side of that.
Yeah.
And it'd be over.
I almost got Nati to come round from the bottom, so if he ran, he would have run up. But I thought, let's rather be patient.
Be patient. That's exactly right.
Patience was running low though. Good job, Jim.
Good job.
Well, Jim, we can write a book about this game, Spock.
I don't know if I ever repeat a hunt like this.
Yeah, we're driving down the road and we're talking about all types of things in laughing. I just saw his horns glimpsing in the sun.
How he saw it, I don't know, because it was in all this stuff here, and even when he pointed it out, I'm like, is that? Oh, that is one. And the only thing we could see was from here up.
Yeah, and I think that helped a little bit in our advantage, because if he could see a little bit more, he probably would have got up and run off, but he couldn't see us. We were on the sticks for probably about an hour and waiting. We tried to whistle, he didn't get up, and eventually we thought, okay, well, we'll play the waiting game.
You could see him nodding off, taking a nap.
But when he did decide to get up, he didn't take any prisoners, and he probably wasn't standing for more than a second before he went back down. So
I figured the average time a hunt was long enough. We needed to end it. So
good job, Jim. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Just rolled over.
Animals like to sleep a lot, don't they?
It's the wind. Not doing good, huh? Alright, Jim, we saw these blesbok probably from about, I don't know, a bit over 2 miles away. We worked our way up and we saw there was a white, and we got a little bit closer and saw it was a good old female, really nice and long and tall, and stalked it, and 260 and never got up. Was taking a nap and it never got up from its nap.
We don't like to disturb the animals.
Yeah, so great shooting once again, and
Thank
another
you,
beautiful
sir.
animal. Good job.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we just whatever's brown is probably going to be down. So, hey Jim.
So that's me.
Yeah. So anything's going. Yeah, we stalked through to the impala and he stood out, but yeah, obviously just wasn't meant to be.
Just a clean mess.
Yeah, it's all good, it's part of hunting.
We get where the wind is going to be perfect for us. Rory, you got it right.
Yeah.
We walked right past his fast. Rory was so pissed off.
Okay, Jim, yesterday we came up here and we saw a nice waterbuck with a couple of cows, but he didn't give us a chance, so this morning we've come back here nice and early and he's back in the same place, so we'll do a long stalk on him, take our time, and hopefully it pays off.
Sounds good.
Let's do it. We have a long day ahead of us now.
Can you get around and come up from the bottom?
Here's the road.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
That's why he didn't hit any vitals, and your second shot is on the other side. That's what killed him. Well, doesn't matter, he's down.
That's right.
Good job. I'll have a look at his wounds. Well, Jim, how are you feeling?
Very tired at the moment, very excited too.
Yeah, this Waterbuck was another one we can write a book about. We saw him from about 2 miles away this morning. We saw him yesterday actually. And then this morning we got up nice and early and came straight for him, and he was back in the same place up on the edge of the mountain. And we did a long stalk on him and got to 260, and he wasn't giving us an ideal shot. He wasn't standing broadside, and he was worried about something the whole time. So he had a bit of a highly strong quartering on shot, and first shot hit solid and he ran over the top. And we went after him, we found a drop of blood or two, and we bumped him 2 or 3 times. Anyway, we got him on a shelf as he was going down into this big valley that we call Branders. And we shot him again, and that's definitely the killing shot. And anyway, about close to an hour later, we found him lying dead in the bottom, thanks to our tracking dog Lily.
Lily gets extra liver today.
Yeah, she gets extra liver today. So. But yeah, good job, and it's a heck of a story. I don't think I'll ever forget this day.
No, and when he says bottom, I don't know exactly what bottom he's talking about, because it's still half a mile downhill from here and a half a mile uphill from here. So
this is the worst place to carry an animal out, especially a waterbuck. But it's a beautiful trophy, so I'll do it any day.
That's right. So I appreciate you.
Good job, Jim.
So it was an excellent morning. I mean, I wished it was bang flop, but it wasn't. But Lily did a great job, and so did Ken. And one bad knee and a couple bad ankles for me later, and we're good. So, and then these poor guys got an afternoon's worth of work for them. So
days
worth of work. Yeah,
it's good. It's all worth it.
I really appreciate all of them. I mean, Ken's unbelievable, and Naughty is too, the tracker. So
thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
Good job.
Good job.
Kind of just going for a drive. Hopefully we bump into a impala or a pig, or maybe late evening a kudu. But yeah, we've got a late start this afternoon from that Waterbuck this morning, so yeah, just take it easy afternoon. Yeah, so plan for the morning, the day. And try to focus on kudu, impala and warthog. This morning we'll look for kudu on over bull. That's saw my last hunt here, but yeah, it's a bit out of his territory, I think. So if we bump him, we bump him. If we don't, we don't. So we'll try to focus on impala and warthog. And then this afternoon go sit in a spot for kudu. And besides that, yeah, just take it as it comes.
Doing great.
Good job, Jim.
Like it
Nothing gonna.
plan comes together.
Let's go look at Pumbaa over there.
Go look at Pumbaa.
Naughty. Perfect shot on the shoulder, Jim. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Pumbaa down. Alright, Jim. So we came out this morning looking for a kudu bull that I knew about, and then Nati spotted a pig about 2 miles away and put a spotting scope on him, and I saw teeth. I thought, it's worth going to have a look, and we stalked him. We were probably like 30 yards, and turned out he wasn't a good pig. And while we waited for the truck to come, we carried on walking over and spotted this pig feeding in the sun. He came out to this nice clearing and could see it was a nice good old pig, so we did, I don't know, maybe a 50-yard stalk, and you put a perfect shot on his shoulder and he dropped it right there.
I was questioning you, Kyle. That other pig looked pretty good until I see this one, and then it's like 3 minutes later we got a pig on the ground.
Yeah.
That's what you call listening to your pH.
Thank you. I appreciate you listening. Makes my job a lot easier.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good job. Good shooting. We'll go sit this afternoon for a kudu. Look for impala before that. Okay, so this morning we're up early and we're going off property for a kudu and a black springbok and a common springbok. So it seems like it's going to be a nice day. So
Beautiful day to be hunting.
yeah, let's go do it. We've seen some springbok on the other side here. We're just gonna go have a look and see if there's another ram.
Get a shot.
Did the job, good job. Well
That's the only
done.
thing I could see through the scope.
What is that black one? That black one is here.
This
You?
Yeah, it's a big ram, boss. Very nice springbok.
Like the only thing I could see was like right here, and I think that was coming.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just said, well, check
While
it
his
out.
hair is up, put your nose in this. Tell me what it smells like.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy. Pretty cool, isn't it?
Pretty cool. Let me get a picture. Wow. Something like that.
That is about to go down. Right, Jim, we're sitting here with your common springbok. Beautiful old ram. Yeah, we are outside of Kirkwood today, and it's a bit tricky. It's quite thick bush and it's flat bush, so you can't really get up and glass them at all. This morning we went on a bit of a walk and hoping to just bump into some, and we were driving along and we saw them standing here, so we did a quick stalk and we put a good shot on him and he went straight down. Good job.
Beautiful animal.
National animal.
Beautiful.
Some nice black springbok, 3 males ran across the road. So we'll just go for a slow walk and see if we can't bump them when they stop.
That ain't where I was aiming.
Yeah, it's a nice black springbok. Good job, Jim. Also a very nice black. Yo, he's big.
Beautiful.
Very nice. Oh yeah. Alright, Jim, well, that was exciting 2 minutes. We were walking through the thick and we're coming to this open, what we call tafa, open field. And as we walked forward, the springbok came out and quickly set the sticks out and dropped him in his tracks. So it was pretty exciting. How are you feeling?
Good. I don't know if that was 2 minutes. It seemed very quick. It
Yeah.
was like, boom!
Yeah.
Oh, there he is! Boom!
Oh, good job, boss. Good shooting.
It was
Well
good.
done.
Great guiding.
Yeah, we just gonna go sit at where they dump some oranges. It's like cocaine for kudu, they can't leave it alone. So hopefully one comes in and sees. Okay, these kudu are very clever, so we must just sit there still. It's a good shot. It's a good shot. It's a good shot. I saw the blood. He's a little bit back. It's a little bit back, but he definitely got the lungs. Shit, I wasn't expecting that. I'm shaking.
That didn't take long.
It was so unexpected. He came in and I looked at it and like,
15
I can
minutes.
hardly believe it. I was like, what?
I couldn't tell he was a good one. I was like, shit.
No, I could. Did you see his point pushing forward like that?
I couldn't tell.
That was a good ball. It's a nice ball.
You want to sit here for a minute?
Yeah, let's just sit there for a minute. I almost didn't believe it. I mean, he came in just so like chilled, and
Well, how? Just like you're playing.
I was like, okay. And then I picked my binos up and I looked at him. I'm like, he's a good ball. I don't know what to tell you. You can shoot him. And I was trying to not like get all excited. I was just trying to stay cool. But then as soon as you shot him, like my heart like sunk. I was like, like I could get excited.
And you didn't go deaf this time.
Yeah. Feels like I got a microphone in my ear.
Yeah, let me pull these things out because they're dry.
As he jumped and he ran, I saw the shot. It wasn't dead on the shoulder, a little bit back, but you would have got the lungs. I could already see the blood coming out. He's gonna be lying dead.
What were you thinking? Never question the guide.
Sitting here with your kudu bull. Yeah, we waited in the blind and waited maybe 15 minutes and a young bull came in. He buggered off pretty quick. He was pretty nervous about something. I'm not sure what it was.
Probably nervous about this fella.
Yeah, and maybe 5 minutes later he came in, and I think he caught us all a bit by surprise.
He did.
We weren't expecting him to come in, and I saw him come in and I picked my binos up. I was like, oh shit, that's a good bull, we can shoot him. And yeah, you put a perfect shot on him, right, a little high on his left, but perfectly. You double lunged him. He ran maybe 150 yards and found him expired.
Yep, and that's after chasing bulls all over this property all day
we
long.
did.
Yeah, so
That is true.
you know, we had a couple that was almost closed the deal and they just didn't want to play, and I'm really glad this one showed up because
Yeah.
it's a beauty.
He's old. I mean, you open his mouth, he's got no teeth left.
Yep.
His ivory is already coming out on the spiral. You don't often see that. So yeah, it's a good bull to take. Good job. Congratulations.
Appreciate the guide and
Good shooting.
great pH.
Good shooting.
1, 2, 3, go! Come.
You're good.
Okay, Jim, so yesterday we sorted out a lot of what we have left to do. So we just have a cull blesbok and a impala left, and then maybe a blue wildebeest and a zebra. So this morning we're going to go after the cull blesbok and take it from there.
That's good.
I hear it. Definitely around this way. Well done, Jim. You're sitting here with your cull blesbok. On your package there were 2 culls, a cull impala and a cull blesbok. The cull blesbok are just females, and we just shoot the females to keep the numbers down. But yeah, they're quite tricky. I mean, down in this section where we're hunting today, whenever they see you, they take off and they run and they run and they run. They always stand in these thorns, and they don't really give you a shot. But we stayed on them and we walked after them, and eventually they turned and they wanted to come back, and quickly set up, and you did your, I don't know if it's a mating call or what you do, but damn, it works to stop the animals. But yeah, it stopped, and it happened so quickly. Fortunately our cameraman couldn't even get it on film. It happened so fast.
We'd set up on these things what, 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, they just wouldn't stand
They just
still.
wouldn't stand still, and we probably walked 3/4 of a mile,
Yeah,
maybe a little
easily.
further. So,
Easily.
we didn't have time to discuss with the cameraman the lighting and everything else. So we're glad we just got it on the ground.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Lily was able to locate it. So
Yeah, she pointed us in the right direction. So
well, thank you, sir.
good job, good shooting, well done.
Having a look for some Wildebeest or nice impala.
Do what?
Yeah, see that now.
Something big right down there.
Oh, we just spotted a nice impala ram, but he took off running. See if we can't get on him again. He's still there. Did you see him?
I do not.
Going up?
Yep.
Down. Yes, did you see him do a backflip?
Yep.
What a shot, Jim. Damn. Good shooting. 343 yards. Did you see him do that backflip?
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice impala. Both of them were nice. This one was bigger, obviously, that's why we got. Hey,
Stand to it.
it's a good bull.
Yeah.
Squeeze it on the shoulder. He's running up. And now. You still have one? I'm not sure where your first shot was. You might have lunged him.
He ain't running for the hills. He's wounded.
Oh
Obviously.
hell, yeah, he's wounded. I mean, if you just put a shot in there now, and he didn't carry on running, yeah, going nowhere.
Felt good.
He did good. He jumped. He reacted good. Look at the brass lying here.
Can you get a picture of that?
Well, Jim, sitting here with your beautiful trophy impala. Yeah, we spotted them from the bottom, and Nati, the tracker, actually spotted them, and they started running, and we kind of just walked down the road, and there he was at 320 odd, and he smoked him beautifully on the point of the shoulder where I told you to aim, and he ran a little bit, and he gave us a good old gymnastic show and did a backflip, and out came the blue wildebeest after that.
Just popped up out of nowhere. Boom! Hello!
Yeah, he came out, and so we quickly diverted to the blue wildebeest, and yeah, he was what, 340 or what? What did I say? 360? 368?
No, he was 420 when I shot.
420? Whatever it was damn far. So yeah, you shot him, and we got a good old double up again. So good shooting, and two beautiful animals. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Jim, sitting here with your blue wildebeest, and it's he caught us a bit by surprise.
To say the least.
Yeah, shot the impala, and out he came, and we wasted no time, took no prisoners, and saw he was a good bull, and yeah, you shot him at a long ways out.
Long ways.
And he ran up, and we threw a few more leads. You know, if there's lead in the air, there's a chance. We knew the first shot was hit, so we weren't sure where, but he jumped good, he reacted good, and came, and he was standing behind this bush here for quite a while. We couldn't see him, and then he came out, and he lay down, and then pretty sure you hit him again while he was laying down.
Yeah, I was shooting through the bushes trying to hit any piece of meat I could get.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, these animals are tough, so if they're wounded, it doesn't matter, just pull the handbrake up, just put something in him. But yeah, heck of a good shooting, and well done on your beautiful blue wildebeest.
Thank you, sir.
Good job.
And I wish everybody could be here to see the place we hunt. It's incredible.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Incredible. River rides. Because we killed 15 animals, and that's about all I could kill this trip.
No, we outdid ourselves.
We outdid ourselves.
So now we're trying to burn calm.
Six animals in 2 days is a pretty good stretch. So our professional hunter now is becoming our professional skipper. Beautiful place.
Okay, good morning. We are at Bushman's River Taxidermy with Jim, who's hunting the frontier safaris. This morning we're just going to give you a rundown of the taxidermy, how the process works, starting at the dip and pack all the way to your finished mounts and the crating. So come join me, let's take a look. Okay, so we are at the dip and pack department. So once you're done hunting at Frontier Safaris, then we go and collect your trophies at the top and bring them down. We then have a rigorous system where we check every skin in, so we take photos of everything that has arrived, and we make sure that we take photos of any damage. So if there's any damage to the cape or gunshot wounds or areas where the bullet hit, then we take photos of that so that we have it on record. And then after that, it'll go into our dip and pack department. Either the skins will go back into the salt if it hasn't been salted for long enough, and then once it's been salted for the right amount of time, we'll hang it out to dry. In the meantime, your skulls get put in the water where the meat starts to rot off, and then once the meat is off, then we clean the skulls nicely, and then we put it in the peroxide where we make sure that the skulls are nice and clean and white so that you've got your trophies 100%. So it's very important, the tagging process. So what they do is they'll tag the skull and the horns. So once your skins arrive, as I mentioned earlier, then we take photos of it. So I've got access to your hunting photos. We also then take photos at the taxidermy once it arrives, and then we keep track of everything so that we make sure that the skull and the horns that you hunted from your animal are the exact ones that get mounted or European mounted, whatever it is that you're doing. So we have quite a rigorous process to make sure that nothing gets lost. Each client also gets their own cubby, so we put all your skins and horns in your one cubby, and then once your crate is left, only then do we leave or put whatever you didn't take with our spares. So at our taxidermy, we try to make sure that everything gets used. So once clients' crates have left and there's skins or horns that have been left behind that the client was not interested in, we take it to our spares department. In our spares department, we'll keep that either to use as a replacement if someone's hide has a lot of damage to it, or we'll sell it if there are clients that are interested, or we try to make custom products like gun bags or scatter cushions or whatever it is the clients might be interested in. Okay, so at the tanning, we take your skins and we stretch them out on the big boards. Then from there, we take them to dry. Once they dry, we take them off of the boards and we put them in the tumbler, and that then just softens the skins. Once the skins are softened, then the tanning department will make sure that they put the felt on if that's what the client wants, or if the client doesn't want the felt, then they'll just trim the skin nicely to make sure that your skin is 100% and ready for you to go home with you. Your skins come from the tanning and they come to the prepping department. So the prepping department are in charge of making sure that all the excess skin or any damage in the face specifically gets taken care of. So they shave off all the excess skin, or they stitch wherever there might be holes or damage, and then they also make sure that the rest of the body or the rest of the cape is ready, so that once the mounters have prepared your molds and are ready to mount, the skin can just go onto the mold. So at Bushman's River Taxidermy, we pour our own molds. So that means that we make sure that the mold that we use for your animal fits your skin. So instead of trying to make your skin fit the mold, we make sure that the mold fits your skin so that we can truly replicate your animal, which is also why it's very important for us to have access to your hunting photos. So each client gets their own specific mold, and then the mold will be taken by the mounter, prepped and shaved as it's needed so that it can fit your skin precisely, and then the mounting process can start. So the mounters have now shaved and prepared this mold, so you'll see that the horns have been set and it's ready. So the next step is to take your cape, put it over and stitch it nicely. Okay, so once your molds have been, or your mounts have been finished and are hanging on the walls for between 4 to 6 weeks depending on the weather, and they are completely dry, they come to our finishing department, so also the makeup department. So here we'll make sure that all the eyes are painted nicely and just the colors are corrected. You'll see that they take off Sometimes on the cones, they'll make sure that they clean those nicely, and they just make sure that we truly represent the animals as best we can, so that we can honor them and thank them, and just make sure that we've got a true reflection of the animals hunted, so that people can really see what a blesbok or a kudu or whatever the animal is really truly looks like. So this is our carpentry department. We do all our woodwork in-house. So that means that you've got a variety of options when it comes to your European mounts in terms of the shape that you want your plaque to be, as well as the stain. We also make our bases ourselves, so that also gives you a variety of options in terms of what you would like with those. Then we also take great care when building your crates, so that we can make sure that your crate is as small as possible. So we do take quite a bit of time building that jigsaw puzzle to save you in the long run in terms of the cost of shipping.
Thank you very much, sir, for your visit. Here we are old age people who are working here. We are making a lot of things. Like if you can see there, it's a handwork, that thing. So thank for you, sir, to bring us for this meet. We get a donation from the other people, so I want to thank you for this donation. So there's nothing you can do. Come here at 10 o'clock. We are going to the sewing, needling, and then all of those things. Thank you very much.
Well, this is day 10 of my hunt. We kind of limited out after 8 days, and we took 15 different animals. It's been an incredible hunt. My phone says 74 miles up and down these mountains. It seems like a lot more than that. A couple days, I thought my 52-year-old legs wasn't going to make it, but they seem to recover. Nothing like a bunch of Advil and Tylenol to help things better. Couldn't say anything more about this place. Delicious food, great accommodations. Keon and Noddy was incredible as my PH and my tracker. Alger, which is, you don't get on a lot of this video, but behind the scenes, besides getting lost one day, was incredible, and that was actually very humorous, and I'm so thankful that we crossed paths, because he's really the perfect cameraman, and if you get an opportunity to come here, just come, just book it. Don't think about it, just do it. You'll have the time of your life. I had very high expectations, and I'm blown away how high they really above that. So it's more than I can put in words, and hopefully this little video will help get a taste of it. But there's no way to get the whole experience. There's nothing like two of the best sounds on a safari is tap 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 on the roof by the tracker, and then when your PH looks through the binoculars and goes yo, which apparently means really good in South African Afrikaans, but he gets really excited and goes yo. And the hartebeest, which was the first animal I took in South Africa, we had set up on the sticks, and I'm pretty calm, and Keon's over more nervous than I am. I'm like, okay, should I be more nervous? And then of course everything comes together, and then we've had some incredible days. We killed 6 animals in 2 days. We had multiple 3-animal days, and first of all, Keon's incredibly talented PH, but he's also incredibly lucky. I've been looking for the horseshoe all week, or all the hunt. So, if you get an opportunity to come, and I'm very blessed, and hopefully someday I'll get to come back. But if you get to come, just come. So.